And a very pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to Pioneer Arena for intercollegiate volleyball action this afternoon, as it's an IVA matchup between the Alderson Broaddus Battlers and the Tusculum Pioneers. I'm Jim Miller bringing you the action of today's match. Tusculum comes in with a record of 2-11 this season, while Alderson Broaddus is at 5-6. These teams met on March 21st in West Virginia, with the Pioneers getting the victory 3-1. The teams are just about ready to go here. The starting lineups for Alderson Broaddus, they'll start Loic Nanchen, a 6'3 freshman from Switzerland. Also starting is Che Arbo, a 6'1 freshman from Yulee, Florida. Jalen Gray, a 6'1 freshman from Henderson, Nevada. Gannon Chinan, a 6'3 freshman from Pearl City, Hawaii. Andrew Nielsen, a 6'7 freshman from Solvang, California. And Bryce Pickett, a 6'5 sophomore from Lowell, Oregon. The libero is Joe Mercado, a 5'6 freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada. The coach of Alderson Broaddus is Chuck Shoemaker. Tusculum starters today: Lucas Blanco, a 6'3 sophomore from Miami, Florida, as the setter. Tom Cate, a 6'3 sophomore from Edgewater, Maryland. Shafar Grant, a 6'3 sophomore from Kingston, Jamaica. Mackenzie Scott getting the start today, a 6'3 sophomore from Chester, Virginia. Hunter Walk, a 6'4 sophomore from Chesapeake, Virginia, as the first serve is in the air. And it's going to be a point for the Pioneers on the bad set. Also starting for Tusculum, Hunter Walk, a 6'4 sophomore from Chesapeake, Virginia, and Caleb Slater, a 6'7 sophomore from Chesapeake, Virginia. The libero is Taylor Phillips, a 6' freshman from Colorado Springs, Colorado, for head coach Eddie Pennington in his second season. Serving for the Pioneers is Scott, off the bad set by the Battlers, and now that hit attempt there by Pickett goes wide, and Tusculum's off to a 2-0 lead. When these teams played back in March, it was Tusculum getting the victory 3-1 on 11 kills from Hunter Walk. Tusculum with their first attack of the game is met by the Battler defense. Now going wide with that shot is Chinan, and it is 3-0 Tusculum.
Point, Battlers.
Or check that, it was a deflection, and it will be a point for Alderson Broaddus.
Serving for Alderson Broaddus will be number 13.
So Chinan will be the server here for Alderson Broaddus on their first service of the game. Played by Walk to Blanco, back to Walk, and his hit is long. And we're tied at 2.
Alderson Broaddus.
We're locked up at 2, as Chinan will serve again. Tusculum coming off a 3-1 loss to Queens on Tuesday night. His serve is in for Scott. Blanco to Cate, and it's met by the defense for the block. That was Nanchen and Nielsen getting up there for Alderson Broaddus, who's now scored 3 straight, and they lead at 3-2. Chinan on the serve here for the Battlers. Phillips with Blanco, the bump set to Walk. His attack is met by Chinan on the knees, and then attack, it goes deep.
Point,
And it will be a point for Tusculum, as Nanchen played that one long. Caleb Slater serving for the Pioneers. Slater, the team's leading scorer this season with 96 total points. The set from Arbo, and the attack there by Chinan is met by Blanco. Walk will set it up for Cate, and Chinan again on the back line makes the play. Tapped over this time by Pickett, and now Grant goes for the Pioneers, met by the defense of Mercado. That tip attempt is also met by the Pioneers. Back row attack there from Scott, and they'll set it up as Mercado will play for the tap by Pickett, played by Walk. Blanco sets up Cate, and the rally continues, one of the longer rallies you'll see all season. From the back row, it's Chinan, blocked by the defense, and the Pioneers get the point. Cate got up there along with Grant. The attempt is met, and then they set it up, and they had to go back row here, and the defense got up and got the point. 3. Walk serve. That attack there by Nielsen, and the Pioneers able to answer. Played over by Cate. Set up now for Pickett from the right side, and his long attempt is in, and it's a point for Alderson Broaddus, and we're tied at 4.
Now serving for the Battlers.
In the match last month, Nielsen and Gray led the Battlers with 7 kills apiece, but Alderson Broaddus hit just 0-50 in the match. Serving for Alderson Broaddus is Andrew Nielsen, the freshman out of Solvang, California. This serve is in for Scott. Blanco to Grant, and it's going to be a point for the Pioneers as the block goes out of bounds. Tusculum regains the lead at 5-4. So we're underway on this Friday afternoon. Tom Cate will serve for Tusculum. Serve down the line, played by Nanchin. Cross for Pickett, and his shot's into the net, and it'll be a point for the Pioneers. So a hitting error for Alderson Broaddus. Already with 4 attack errors in this set. Both teams struggling on the hit so far. This one right down the line, played by Nanchin. Pickett will try it again. This time he'll get the point as Grant can't get the block up in time. And that point goes to Pickett, his second kill of the set. And Pickett will serve now for the Battlers. They trail at 6-5. Scott to Blanco, cross for Walk for the kill for the Pioneers. Hunter Walk averages almost 2 kills a set, and this one is set up perfectly for him. And it'll be a point for the Pioneers. And serving now for Tusculum will be Mackenzie Scott. Or check that, it is Walk. And Walk's attack, his service goes into the net for an error. As Walk commits a service error to bring Alderson Broaddus back within 7-6. Loic Nanchin will serve now for the Battlers. Serve right in there to Phillips. Blanco, Grant, and it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. And we're now tied up at 7. Nanchin will serve as we're tied at 7. High toss, and it's going to be a free ball. Cate to Walk, and he'll play it over. Set up now by Arbo for the kill by Gannon Chinnon. And Alderson Broaddus regains the lead 8-7. Eight-7 Battlers. Serving is Nanchin. And that is deep, and it's a point for the Pioneers on the service error. First service error of the match for Alderson Broaddus. Shafar Grant will serve here, the sophomore out of Kingston, Jamaica. That one is in, played by the Battlers. And that attack is going to be a kill for Chinnon. His 3rd kill already in this match. The Battlers go back up 9-8. Jalen Gray will serve for Alderson Broaddus for the first time today. That serve into the net, a point for the Pioneers. So another service error for Alderson Broaddus, and we're locked up at 9. Lucas Blanco will serve for Tusculum. Blanco with 8 aces so far this season. This one is into Nanchin. And a tip, and it's going to be a point for Alderson Broaddus, as tipping it over the net was the Battlers. And they now lead at 10-9 as we continue back and forth here in this first set. Walk for Blanco. Coming across is Slater, and the play continues. This time it'll be Scott. It's played by Pickett. Set up for the back row attack by Nanchin, met by the Pioneer defense. Cate, and they'll try it again. This time it's Scott. Met by the defense. Nice save there by the libero Mercado. It's played over to the Pioneers. Now, bad set there by Blanco, and it'll be a point for Alderson Broaddus. The Battlers now lead at 11-9. Give credit where it's due. On that last point, they made it 10-9. Arbo had the kill for the Battlers, who is now the server. Walk set up for Blanco, and Slater is met at the net. They'll try it again, a free ball over. Set up for the attack there by Nielsen. The Pioneers will go this time. Scott, did he go long or was it tipped? It looks like it was tipped. It's going to be a point for the Pioneers. So Mackenzie Scott gets the kill. Scott has only played 4 sets this season. Getting a chance here this afternoon. Tusculum trails at 11-10. Serve is in. Arbo across for the attack, and by Chinnan, and it's going to be deep, and it's going to be a point for the Pioneers. And Tusculum right back into 11-11 deadlock. We've had 7 ties and 3 lead changes here in this first set. Scott with the easy serve, and it goes long. As watching it sail over his head was Nanchin, and it's a point for the Battlers. They now lead at 12-11. Back around to Chinnan to serve for the Battlers at 12-11. Played into walk. Set up by Blanco. Kate's going to go. Met by the defense of Arbo. And now we have a double hit. And it's going to be a point for the Pioneers. As Arbo, the setter, had to play the dig, and that messed up the offense there for the Battlers, and the double hit gives the point to Tusculum. It's now tied at 12. Chinnan for Arbo. Pickett from the back row. Dug out by Arbo on the block attempt, and now going deep and too deep on that attempt was Nanchin, and it's a point for the Pioneers. And Tusculum back up 13-12 as Caleb Slater will serve it for Tusculum. Slater's service is in. Arbo goes back over for Pickett. Free ball, saved there by Blanco. Slater plays it to walk. Was it tipped at the net? It was. It's a point for the Pioneers. Now, Tusculum making gold out of garbage there as they were able to save that ball and get the point, and they lead at 14-12. Slater's service played by Nanchin. Arbo back to Nanchin. He goes into the heart of the defense there, and Scott unable to come up with it, and Alderson Broaddus breaks that mini run for the Pioneers. It's now 14-13 Tusculum. Andrew Nielsen serving for Alderson Broaddus. Toss and the serve is in. Scott going to be trouble here, but able to save it there is Walk, and Phillips plays it over the net. And now Walk takes a tumble as he tries to get back, but it's not going to matter as that attempt there by Nanchin was long. It's a point for the Pioneers. So good job there by Walk to save that one, and Tusculum able to get another point off a free ball, and they lead at 15-13. Tom Cates' service is in for Nanchin. He'll get it back from Arbo. Scott with the dig for the Pioneers. Blanco sets up Walk, and Alderson Broaddus, are they able to get it over? They do. Grant gets it back from Blanco, but it's played by Arbo. Now for the back row attack into the net by Chinnan, and as a point for the Pioneers. And Tusculum now leads at 16-13 here in the first set. Alderson Broaddus still in the negative numbers in hitting. They are now 0-38 to the negative. Serve in for Nanchin. Arbo setting it up and now playing it over is Chinnan. Grant finds the hole in the middle. Point Pioneers. They lead at 17-13, their largest lead of the first half. The first set. As Grant got the hit. It's the Pioneers who now lead at 17-13. Timeout for Alderson Broaddus. But more volleyball action after this on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Broken windshield, take one.
Hey guys, my windshield just got broken.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip Hop Group Tag Team to help you plan dessert?
Fresh vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop. Shakalaka, 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 shaka, scoop. Shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
17-13 Tusculum here in this first set as the Pioneers have scored 3 straight points to take a 4-point lead. Tusculum hitting 087 so far in this set, just 5 kills, 3 errors on 23 attacks, but Alderson Broaddus 7 kills, 8 errors so far for the Battlers in the first set. Spar Grant and Hunter Walk with 2 kills apiece for the Pioneers. Gannon Chinnan leading Alderson Broaddus with 3 kills. Tusculum will play their final home match of the season coming up on Tuesday when they host Limestone for a 6 o'clock match. That'll be 6 o'clock between the Pioneers and the Saints of Limestone. That'll be here on the Pioneer Sports Network. 17-13 as Tom Cate will serve for the Pioneers. And this one is in for Nanchin. Now played on the attack by Gray. The Pioneers have it. Walk with the kill for the Pioneers. Hunter Walk. Another kill for Tusculum. They now lead at 18-13. His 3rd kill of this set. Cate serves to Nanchin. Played by Mercado. Out of the back row comes Chinnan. Almost find the hole in the defense, but Phillips makes the save, and now another great play, and it's going to be a kill for Pickett, as it was a free ball at the net, and the Battlers got that point. And they break the run now 18-14.
Serving number 15, Bryce Pickett.
So Pickett, who got the kill just moments ago, will serve at 14-18. We have a delay here as it's like we have some need to clean up a little bit here on the court. So we'll just take this advantage of this break to tell you that the Pioneers will be participating in the IVA tournament. That'll be April 16th and 17th, next Friday and Saturday in Charlotte to wrap up the 2021 season. So try and mop up what needs to be mopped up on the floor. Coach Eddie Pennington out talking to the officials. Our officials today in the chair is Mitch Atkinson. Kelly Peterson is the table official, and Cameron Hughes and Bailey Parker working the lines this afternoon here at Pioneer Arena. 18-14, Tusculum with the lead as we continue to take care of the delay here. No action on the Pioneer Sports Network this weekend. The next athletic event that we'll be covering will be women's lacrosse on Monday when the Pioneers host UVA-Y. So it'll be a 4 o'clock start at Pioneer Field. And we'll have coverage for you on the Pioneer Sports Network on our YouTube page, which you're watching right now. All you need to do is bookmark youtube.com and Tusculum Athletics and bookmark this page, ring the bell, smash it, do what you need to do to get your information as to when we will be hosting and streaming events throughout this 2021 season. What's left of it, there's only a couple weeks left. So we're coming down to the final stages here of the athletic season. And of course, we'll be back in the fall. Hopefully everything will be back to normal, and we'll have soccer and volleyball in the fall, and lacrosse and baseball and softball in the spring, and of course basketball in the winter as well. And the delay is taking long enough. Blanco is the one who is sidelined, and Reese DeLena will substitute in for him. DeLena, a freshman from Cedar Park, Texas. 18-14, Tusculum leads it. We're back to play here as Pickett serves to Scott. DeLena with the set over to Cate, and that one is too long. It's a point for Alderson Broaddus. Oh no, it's a point for the Pioneers. It was tipped. They got the tip, and it's a point for Tusculum. So now 19-14, Tusculum leads it. And serving will be Scott. Played by Nanchin. Arbo with the set, and the attack and the kill by Jalen Gray. And now at 19-15. Serving for Alderson Broaddus is Loic Nanchin at 15-19. Phillips couldn't quite get there. It's an ace for the Battlers. First ace of the match for either team. And it goes to Nanchin. And it's now 16-19. Tusculum with a 3-point lead. First to 25. Best 3 out of 5 sets. Serve is in for Scott. DeAlena setting up Grant. And he gets the kill as Chinnan unable to block it at the net. And it's a point for the Pioneers. 2016 Tusculum. Shafar Grant will serve. Grant with 2 kills so far in this match. Serve is in. Nanchin, Arbo. Chinnan with the kill for the Battlers. Gannon Chinnan now with 4 kills in 10 attacks. And it's 20-17 Tusculum. Jalen Gray serving for the Battlers. High toss, and that serve is in for Phillips. DeAlena across for Scott down the line with the kill for the Pioneers. As Pickett couldn't quite pick it. That's a point for Tusculum. 21-17. Reese DeAlena will serve it for the Pioneers. High toss, and this one is in. Arbel, the attack is met at the net as Nielsen tried to go. Now the Pioneers have it, and Scott goes long. It's a point for Alderson Broaddus. That might be the highest toss I've seen all season on a serve. Jay Arbo, out of Yulee, Florida, serve this one. For Phillips, DeAlena with the set goes across to Kate, and he gets the kill as Mercado could not come up with that dig. Alderson Broaddus will call a timeout with Tusculum leading 22-18 in the first set. More volleyball action coming up on the Pioneer Sports Network. 22-18 Tusculum here in this first set as Alderson Broaddus has burned its second timeout. The Pioneers try and finish off this first set. Serving will be Scott at 22-18. Down the middle for Nanchin, the attack and the kill for Andrew Nielsen. Nielsen gets his first kill of this match. And it's now 22-18, or 22-19. The serve by Chinnan, and the attack and the kill from Caleb Slater. Slater got up. Gets his first kill of the match. Oh, no, it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. Wow. And see what happened there. It's 23-20. I think. Or it's 22-20. I don't know what the score is. It's walk with the dig. Kate with the attack and the kill for the Pioneers. Tom Kate with the kill, and it's 23-20. 23-20, Tusculum. Caleb Slater will serve. Slater, too deep, but it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. 23-21. As the Battlers are battling here in this first set. Nielsen will serve. Toss and that serve to Scott. DeElena to Walk. And it's played by the defense. Bump set by Nielsen. Attack by Nanchen got mostly net, but got over. Walk again, gets the kill as the block is unsuccessful. As Pickett and Gray went up. That's a point for the Pioneers. It is now set point. Tom Kate will serve, set point for Tusculum. They try and take this opening set. The set, the attack by Pickett, blocked at the net, continued by the Battlers. This time it'll be Nanchen, and he gets the kill as Kate unable to dig that one. And it's 24-22. Bryce Pickett on the serve for the Battlers. Walk, DeElena to Grant, and he gets the kill, and the Pioneers win the first set. 25-22, Tusculum takes the first set. We'll have the first set stats for you in just a moment. It's Tusculum leading Alderson Broaddus 1-0 on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Broken windshield, take one.
Hey guys, my windshield just got broken. I feel like I need to blow off some steam. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Blanks, there's no need to be stressed. Geico makes it easy to file a claim online, on the app, or over the phone.
Yeah, but what if I never hear back? That's gonna make me want to go, check.
Nope, your Geico claims team is always there for you.
That makes me want to celebrate with some fireworks. 5, 6, 7, go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah!
Geico. Great service without all the drama. Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team to help you plan dessert?
Fresh vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop. Shakalaka, 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 shaka, scoop. Shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Back here at Pioneer Arena, where Tusculum has won the first set over Alderson Broaddus 25-22. For the Pioneers, Shafar Grant and Hunter Walk had 4 kills apiece. Tom Kate with 3, Mackenzie Scott 2. Tusculum hit 235 in the first set, 13 kills, 5 errors, 34 attacks. For Alderson Broaddus, they hit 105 in the first set, 12 kills, 8 errors, 38 attacks. Gannon Chinnan had 4 kills, Bryce Pickett 3, Loic Nanchen had 2, and 1 apiece for Che Arbo, Jalen Gray, and Andrew Nielsen. Arbo had 9 assists and 7 digs for Alderson Broaddus. For Tusculum, Lucas Blanco had 4 assists, Reese DeElena had 6, and Blanco had 6 digs for the Pioneers in that first set. Blanco left in the first set with a apparent hand injury. Well, no, it's not a hand injury. He's on the sidelines, but don't see any issues with him right now. So we're just about set for the second set. But Tusculum leading 1-0. Jim Miller with you this afternoon from Pioneer Arena. Corey Seswick is our producer today. And we are set for set number 2. And Alderson Broaddus serves to start the second set. And it is going to be a kill for the Pioneers.
Kill by number 4, Tom Kate, point, Pioneers. Now serving Tusculum number 10.
And it's point for Tusculum as Jafar Grant will serve. Jafar Grant with 4 kills in that first set. The serve is in. Tapped over by Nielsen to Grant. De Elena to Slater, and now into the net, into the antenna of the attack there is Kate, and we're tied up at 1.
Now serving for the Battlers number 13, Gannon Chinnan.
So 1-1 here in the second set as Gannon Chinnan will serve. This service is in to Walk. De Elena to Slater for the kill.
Kill by number 23, Caleb Slater. Point, Pioneers. Now serving number 4, Tom Kate.
Kate with the serve. From the back row, the tip attempt there by Chinnan. De Elena now sets it up for the back row from Scott. Now set up from Mercado. And it's going to be a double hit, and it's going to be a point for the Pioneers.
Point, Pioneers.
Tusculum leads 3-1 here in the second set. And Tom Kate will serve with this 3-1 lead. That serve down the line to Nanchin, who comes across. Kate with the dig. Phillips with the set. Walk, kill. Hunter Walk with his 5th kill of this match. And the Pioneers lead at 4-1. As Kate will serve again. Kate with the serve. Mercado set up Arbo. The attack from Nielsen now over the net, and it's played by De Elena. Phillips will set it up this time for Walk, and he goes long with it, and it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. 4-2, as the Pioneers had run off 3 in a row.
Point, Alderson Broaddus. Now serving number 14,
Andrew Nielsen serving for the Battlers. At 2-4. Let's serve into Phillips. Met at the net by Gray, and he'll get the kill as that dig went over, and Gray gets the kill. His 2nd kill of this match. And it's 4-3 Tusculum. Nielsen with the service. Into the net, point for Tusculum.
Point, Pioneers. Now serving for Tusculum.
So Tusculum leads at 5-3. Hunter Walk, who's hitting 300 in this match, 5 kills, 2 errors, and 10 attacks. Walk with the toss. Mercado sets up Arbo, and Gray goes, and it's going to be a kill as Kate dug it all the way across the end line. And a point for Alderson Broaddus. Bryce Pickett serving for the Battlers. Pickett with 3 kills so far this afternoon. Into the net, another point for the Pioneers. 4th service error for Alderson Broaddus. Caleb Slater serving for Tusculum. Slater grazes the net. Set up by Mercado. And into the net goes Chinnan, and it's a point for the Pioneers, and they'll lead at 7-4. Caleb Slater will serve again at 7-4. Played by Mercado, right over the net to Kate. D'Elena sets up Grant for the kill. Shafar Grant with the kill for the Pioneers, his 5th of this match. Nicely played there by Kate, and set up perfectly by
Number 10, Shafar Grant.
Point for the Pioneers. Eight 4 Tusculum. Slater's serve is in. Set up for Manchin, and he finds a spot right in front of Walk. And a point for Alderson Broaddus. And it's now 8-6, or 8-5, check that, 8-5 Tusculum. Loic Nanchin with the service. Nanchin is the only ace in this match, and that one is going to be deep for an error. That's a point for Tusculum. It's now 9-5.
Now serving for Tusculum will be number 15, Reese D'Elena.
Reese D'Elena will serve. The high toss. And that serve is in. Set up for Gray, and it is wide, and it's a point for the Pioneers. Tusculum leads 10-5. Watch this toss again. This is impressive. Way up there, and way out of there. Point for Alderson Broaddus. 10-6. Tusculum's lead down to 4. And Jalen Gray will serve. Gray, the freshman out of Henderson, Nevada. This serve is in for Scott. D'Elena goes cross court, and Kate has to try and tip it over, but it hit the antenna, and it'll be a point for Alderson Broaddus. Now 10-7. The serve is wide by Gray into the Tusculum bench.
Now serving for Tusculum will be number 16, Mackenzie Scott.
Mackenzie Scott will serve. He gets that one into Manchin. Tipped over by Arbo. It's played by D'Elena. Now Phillips has set it up for Kate, and it's played by Pickett across the net. Phillips with the set for D'Elena. Now Kate, dug by Mercado over the net. D'Elena has to hurry to set it up again, this time for Walk, and it's a free ball on the Battler's side, but Pickett goes anyway, and it's wide, and it's a point for the Pioneers. Got scrambly there at the end, but the Pioneers get the point. They lead at 12-7. Scott with the low-key serve in. And now getting it back is Chinnan. Scott digs it. Walk sets it this time for Kate. And Mercado with the dig. Arbo goes this time. Phillips, it's a bit of a scramble, but Walk with the attack, and it's dug on the back row there by Nanchin. Tipped over this time by Chinnan. Grant sets it up for Kate. Played again in the back row by Nanchin. Arbo with the setup. Pickett goes from the back row. Dug by Scott into the net. D'Elena sets it up anyway, and Kate plays it across. Now set up again by Arbo. This time it's Nanchin, and he goes too far, and the Pioneers get the point, and they lead it 13-7. Good rally there, and the Pioneers get the point. Scott with his service in for Nanchin. Chinnan, and unable to dig it this time is D'Elena. It's a point for the Battlers. For Chinnan, his 5th kill of this match. 13-8 Tusculum. Arbo will serve. Arbo with 11 assists and 8 digs so far this afternoon. Arbo's serve in for Phillips. D'Elena sets up Kate. Cross court too far and too long. It's a point for Alderson Broaddus. 13-9 Tusculum. Battlers hitting .073 so far in this match. Tusculum was hitting 180 prior to that last shot. Now actually it's down to 157. Arbo's serve for Scott. D'Elena, walk, and a point as the tip off the fingertips of Pickett. And the Pioneers now lead at 14-9. Hunter Walk's 6th kill of this afternoon's match. Grant has 5, and he's serving for the Pioneers. Grant with the toss. And a little bit deep, and it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. 14-10. As Tusculum's 5th service error of this match, they have yet to have an ace. Gannon Chinnan will serve for the Battlers at 10-14. Walk for D'Elena, battle at the net, and they say that D'Elena is over the net, and it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. 14-11 the score now, as the Battlers get a point on their serve. Chinnon's serve in for a walk. D'Elena, and a kill for Caleb Slater. Perfect setup there. It's a good dig by Walk. By Slater. Now he sees Sean Kampshoff entering the match. Kampshoff did not play against Queens on Tuesday, but he'll get the nod now. Kampshoff leading the Pioneers in kills with about 3 per set. This left-handed serve is in. Played wide by Chinnan, and it's a point for the Pioneers. So Kampshoff checks in, the Pioneers get a point. And now lead at 16-11. The toss by Kampshoff. Service in for Mercado. Arbo. This time it's Nanchin, and he goes wide, and it's a point for the Pioneers. And Alderson Broaddus, coach Chuck Shoemaker, will request a timeout. Tusculum leads 17-11 in the second set. More volleyball action after this on the Pioneer Sports Network.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Tusculum as we get set to return to action here. The Pioneers have scored 3 straight. Tusculum hitting 167 as a team in this match. And the toss by Kampshoff in for Nanchin. Battle at the net, and it's going to be a point for the Pioneers as Slater was there. And Tusculum now leads at 18-11. Kampshoff's come in and served 3 straight points. And this one is an ace as Mercado got out of the way, and it's an ace for the Pioneers for Kampshoff. Make it 4 in a row served by Kampshoff, who now leads the team in aces this season with 14. Serving at 19-11. Almost got another one. This time played across for the winner, I believe. Yep, they're going to give the point to the Battlers as Nielsen got that one just inside the line. And now Nielsen will serve at 12-19. So the Pioneers had scored 5 straight before that run coming to an end. And on the serve is Nielsen. Phillips can't dig it, and it's an ace for Nielsen. Second ace of the match for the Battlers. And now it's 13-19. Nielsen's service this time tipped off the net to walk. Slater goes across. This will be Pickett, and he'll get the kill as Slater could not get the block at the net. 14-19. Battlers within 5. The service from Nielsen is wide as Kampshoff watches it go out of bounds. 20-14 Tusculum. And we'll see Peter Stewart making his first appearance of the day. Stewart, the grad student. Nice floating serve there. The attack by Nanchin is tipped by the Pioneers, and it's a point for the Battlers. Stewart, the grad student out of Castleberry, Florida, by way of Florida State, 5'11". Pickett serving now at 15-20. And that one is deep, and it's a point for the Pioneers. Stewart came in to replace Wall. We'll see another substitution. Jack Wozniak will replace Shafar Grant. Wozniak, a 6'5" freshman out of Lombard, Illinois. He's played 11 sets this season out of 48. And an ace for Caleb Slater. And the second timeout burned by Alderson Broaddus as Tusculum leads the second set 22-15. More volleyball action after this on the Pioneer Sports Network. (22-15) Tusculum here in this second set. Serving at 22-15 will be the Pioneers. Slater. And now going with that one is Chinnan. Played over the net to Pickett. Arbo sets up Gray. D'Elena got a piece of it. Kampshoff goes this time, and Gray dunks it home for the point for the Battlers.
Point, Alderson Broaddus.
Gray won't get any much more easier than that. And Tusculum's lead now 22-16. On the serve is Louis Nanchin. Nanchin with the toss. And it's deep, and it's a point for the Pioneers. 23-16. Ninth service error for Alderson Broaddus. Reese D'Elena will serve it for the Pioneers. D'Elena with 11 assists since he's come on in place of Lucas Blanco. About 2/3 of the way through that first set. D'Elena's toss this time into the net, and it's a point for the Battlers.
Now serving for the Battlers, number 12,
Jalen Gray to serve. Gray with 3 kills this afternoon. It'll come to Phillips, to D'Elena, Kampshoff, and it got the antenna. It's a point for Alderson Broaddus. 23-18 the score.
Point, Alderson Broaddus.
Tusculum won the first set 25-22. Gray's serve to Stewart. D'Elena across to Scott, played by Pickett, set up by Arbo for the attack by Chinnan for the point for Alderson Broaddus, and now it's 23-19. Battlers within 4. This serve down the line for Stewart, and he lets it go over his head for a point for the Pioneers on the service error. And it's set point. Mackenzie Scott will serve set point. Tusculum looks to take a 2-0 lead. Arbo for Chinnan, dug by D'Elena. Phillips will set it up for Stewart, and he gets the kill. And the bench loves it as Peter Stewart gets his first kill of the season. And in style, he gets it to win the set. It's 0, winning 25-19. Back with the third set after this. You're watching Tusculum men's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Tusculum University is Tennessee's first university. Established in 1794, Tusculum's beautiful campus is nestled in the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. Students from 31 states and 15 countries have found a home here. With nearly 60 areas of study, Tusculum can help you pioneer your path to success. Visit www.tusculum.edu or call 423-636-7300 to discover the Pioneer experience for yourself.
Hello, my name is Jacob Fate, and I'm the Dean of the College of Business at Tusculum University. I'm proud to share with you that the programs in the College of Business received accreditation through ACBSP in December of 2018. The Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs accredits business schools and programs worldwide. This accreditation elevates our programs to the top programs worldwide.
Welcome back to Pioneer Arena for set number 3 between Tusculum and Alderson. Broaddus. Pioneers winning the second set 25-19, lead the match 2-0. For the Pioneers through 2 sets, Hunter Walk leading the way with 6 kills, Shafar Grant 5, Tom Kate with 4, Mackenzie Scott and Caleb Slater with 2 apiece for the Pioneers, and Peter Stewart with 1. For Alderson Broaddus, Gannon Chinnan has 6 kills, Louis Nanchin and Bryce Pickett with 4 each, Jalen Gray with 3, Andrew Nielsen with 2, and Che Arbo with 1. And Alderson Broaddus hitting 077, 20 kills, 15 errors, 65 attacks. Tusculum hitting 136, 20 kills, 12 errors on 59 attacks. Reese D'Elena has 11 assists to lead the Pioneers, 16 assists for Che Arbo to lead Alderson Broaddus. He also has 8 digs. Tusculum serves to start the third set as Colby Landry's in the lineup now for the Pioneers, and Tusculum gets the point right off the bat. So we have some subs for the Pioneers as Landry is out there. Wozniak continuing out there for the Pioneers. Served by Landry is going to be an ace for the Pioneers. Colby Landry gets the ace, his second of the season. After Wozniak and Walk block the first point, the serve is in for Mercado. Arbo to Chinnan. played by Phillips. Set up by DeLena to Grant for the point, Pioneers. 3-0 Tusculum here in this third set, as Grant puts down the winner. Tusculum off to a fast start here in set number 3. And that served by Landry just a little too deep, and it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. They now lead 3-1, does the Pioneers. Gannon Chinnan will serve for Alderson Broaddus. Chinnan with 6 kills and 6 errors in 21 attacks. Walk can't come up with it, and it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. Third ace of the match for the Battlers, first for Chinnan. The others from Nanchin and Nielsen. And it's 3-2. Tusculum's lead down to 1. The serve by Chinnan goes to Walk this time. To DeLena, back to Walk. Tips it over the net, played by Arbo. It's a free ball now, but coming from the back row is Chinnan, and he gets the point. And this all of a sudden 3-3. The Battlers have scored 3 in a row. Chinnan will serve at 3-3. Into the net for a point for the Pioneers. 11 service errors now for the Battlers. They have 3 aces. Tusculum with 7 errors and 3 aces. Jack Wozniak will serve for Tusculum. Wozniak getting some playing time this afternoon. That serve is too deep, and it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. That'll tie it up at 4.
Now serving for the Battlers will be number 14, Andrew Nielsen.
Serving for Alderson Broaddus now is Andrew Nielsen. And that serve is in for Landry. Grant from DeLena for the tip and the point for the Pioneers. The backside official, the backside line judge, had the tip. The official closest to it did not. And it's going to be a point for the Pioneers as Coach Chuck Shoemaker frustrated with that ruling. But it's 5-4 Tusculum. And now they'll send the captain over for an explanation. And serving for the Pioneers at 5-4 is Shafar Grant. Grant with 7 kills this afternoon. Setting up for Gray and gets the kill. Nice set there by Arbo for Gray, who gets his 4th kill of the match. And we're tied at 5. Bryce Pickett to serve for the Battlers. Serve to Phillips. DeLena setting up Slater, and we're going to have Slater in the net. It's a point for Alderson Broaddus. So the Battlers had their first lead of the third set at 6-5. Pickett serve to Landry. DeLena cross to Walk, and that's long, and it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. They now lead 7-5. The first time that the Battlers have led since that first set. There were 4 lead changes in the first set, none in the second, and this is our first of the third. Walk can't get it to fall that time as Manchin's there, and that attack there by Arbo goes wide. It's a point for the Pioneers.
Now serving for Tusculum will be number 18, Hunter Walk.
Hunter Walk to serve for Tusculum. That's 6-7. The score, not his height. He's only 6'4". And this is going to be a point for Alderson Broaddus. And now they lead at 8-6. Louis Nanchin will serve. Nanchin with the toss and the serve into the net for a point for the Pioneers. Those are the easy ones, 8-7 Tusculum trails. Caleb Slater now to serve for the Pioneers. Slater's serve is in for the attack this time by Chinnan into the net. It's a point for the Pioneers. And we're even up 8-8. Slater with the service into the net for a point for the Battlers.
Alderson, Broaddus. Now serving for the Battlers, number 12, Jalen Gray.
Jalen Gray serving for Alderson Broaddus at 9-8. And skims the net to Landry. This attack, this time from Wozniak, is met by the defense. Pickett, Phillips at the table, Grant plays it for Walk, and it's over the net for Nanchin. Chinnan again, and this time the block unsuccessful, and the point goes to Alderson Broaddus. They now lead 10-8. Jalen Gray serving at 10-8. And an ace as Walk can't come up with it, 11-8. Fourth ace for the Battlers from 4 different players: Nielsen, Chinnan, Nanchin, and now Gray. And Alderson Broaddus now with an 11-8 lead. Finds the hole in the defense as Phillips can't come up with it. It's another ace. Back-to-back aces for Gray, and then all of a sudden it's 12-8 Battlers. Fifth ace for Alderson Broaddus. Gray can't make a 3 in a row as this one's an error. As a point for the Pioneers. Down 9-12. Reese DeLena will serve. That serve is played by Nanchin. Arbo sets up Chinnan for the kill. Gannon Chinnan's 9th kill of this match. In the previous meeting, he didn't even play. In fact, there's a couple guys in the lineup who didn't play the last time. Free ball, and Phillips will play it over. Arbo sets it up, and the attack is going to be a kill for Nielsen. (14-9). Phillips over the net, but the kill can't be put away as the Pioneers come up with it. And now again the Pioneer defense answers. This time it's Grant. Goes long, and it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. And they now lead it 15-9. And Tusculum coach Eddie Pennington wants timeout. 15-9 Alderson Broaddus in the third set. Back with more after this on the Pioneer Sports Network.
So much of life these days is rushing around from one place to another. Sometimes you just want to enjoy the journey on the way to the destination. And part of what makes it a little more enjoyable is an appreciation for the folks who help you get there. At Ingalls, we know that the people who send you on your way are the same ones who keep you coming back.
I think you should take it for a spin. Are you serious?
Ingalls. All the ingredients for
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip Hop Group Tag Team to help you plan dessert?
Fresh vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop. Shakalaka, 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 shaka, scoop. Shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
15-9, Alderson Broaddus leading set number 3. When these teams met a couple weeks ago, Tusculum won the first 2 sets 25-15, 25-15, but then the Battlers won the third set 25-23. And for Tusculum winning it in the fourth 25-17. DeLena gets the dig to Phillips. Grant off the head of Arbo, and it's a point for Tusculum. Arbo did not play when these teams got together a couple weeks ago. Neither did Chinnan. And they've kind of carried the way here for the Battlers this afternoon. Arbo with the set for Nielsen. Goes cross court and gets the kill. Nice attack there by Andrew Nielsen, and it's his 4th kill of the match. And it's 16-10. Alderson Broaddus with the lead by 6. Gannon Chinnan, 9 kills. Leads all players in this match. His serve is wide, and it's a point for the Pioneers. 16-11. 14 service errors now for Alderson Broaddus. Hitting is almost identical. 115 for Alderson Broaddus, 114 for Tusculum. Wozniak's toss, and his serve is a little long. It's a point for the Battlers.
Alderson Broaddus. Now serving number 14, Andrew Nielsen.
Nielsen will serve. Dug nicely by Landry, but Gray with the kill.
Point, Alderson Broaddus.
Jalen Gray's 5th kill of the match. And it's 18-11. Dug out by Phillips. DeElena, walk, dug by Chinnan. Arbo sets it up. Chinnan from the back row, into the net. It's a point for the Pioneers.
Point, Pioneers.
And it's 18-12.
Pioneers number 3, Lucas Blanco.
Lucas Blanco back in the lineup for the Pioneers. Shafar Grant will serve. Into the net, and a point, Alderson Broaddus.
Now serving for the Battlers, number 15, Bryce Pickett.
Bryce Pickett serving. Pickett with 4 kills. Phillips and Landry collide, and now it's over the net and comes back for the attack by Walk. Dug by Mercado, set up by Arbo. For Chinnan into the net for a point for the Pioneers. 19-13 now, Tusculum trailing by 6.
And for the Pioneers, number 9, Peter Stewart.
Peter Stewart back in for the Pioneers, replacing Shafar Grant.
Now serving for Tusculum, number 18, Hunter Walk.
Hunter Walk to serve for Tusculum. 13-19. Too deep, point for Alderson Broaddus. And it's now 20-13. Serve coming from Loic Nanchin. Landry for Blanco. The attack by Slater is a point for the Pioneers. Caleb Slater's 3rd kill of the match. And he will serve now with Tusculum trailing 14-20 here in set number 3. Slater's serve drifts too deep. And it's a point for the Battlers at 21-14. Jalen Gray serving. Walk over the net to Gray. Chinnan met by the defense, and it's played over. Blanco setting up Landry for the kill. Colby Landry's 1st kill of the afternoon. Nice set by Blanco cross court. Down for the point. Shafar Grant back in as Lucas Blanco will serve for Tusculum. And the attack there by Nielsen. Going down the line and getting the kill is Landry. Back-to-back kills for Colby Landry. And it's 21-16. Pioneers have a lot of work to do here, but they got down to 21-16. As Blanco's serve is in. Arbo for Chinnan, and it's in. Point Alderson Broaddus. 22-16. Chinnan now in double figures in kills with 10, but he also has 9 errors. Arbo is serving. A knuckleball to Walk. Across to Grant, off the tape, and down for the point for the Pioneers.
Now serving number 14, Kobe Landry.
Kobe Landry will serve. Tusculum trailing 17-22 in the set, leading the match 2-0. That serve is in to Nanchin. Arbo sets it up for Chinnan, and Phillips can't make the play. And it's another kill for Chinnan. Give him 11 kills, and it's 23-17 Alderson Broaddus. 23-17 Battlers here in set number 3. Service into Landry. Blanco to Grant. And the Pioneers will try it again. Grant will just bump it over, and it's too deep. Wide, and it's 24-17. And for the first time today, Alderson Broaddus has set point. Chinnan will serve set point here for Alderson Broaddus as they try and get their first set of the day. And they'll have to do it on the side out as the serve goes off the man at the net. But Jack Wozniak's going to need to have 6 points in his right arm. The Pioneers are going to win it in 3. That serve is in. Arbo to Pickett, dug by Landry. Blanco sets up Walk, and a block at the net by Pickett, and Alderson Broaddus wins the third set. So Alderson Broaddus stays alive as they win the third set 25-18. Tusculum will need to do it in 4 as they now lead 2 sets to 1. Back with the 4th set after this. You're watching Tusculum Men's Volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. At Pioneer Arena as we're set for the 4th set between Alderson Broaddus and Tusculum as the Battlers stay alive with a 25-18 victory in set number 3. Sats through 3 sets for Tusculum. Shafar Grant leading the way with 9 kills. 6 for Hunter Walk, 4 for Tom Cate, 3 for Caleb Slater, 2 apiece for Mackenzie Scott and Colby Landry, 1 for Peter Stewart. 27 kills, 17 errors, 79 attacks, a 127 hitting percentage for the Pioneers. For Alderson Broaddus through 3 sets, Gannon Chinnan leading the way with 11 kills and 9 errors on 30 attacks. Jalen Gray with 5 kills. Louis Nanchin and Andrew Nielsen and Bryce Pickett with 4 kills apiece. Che Arbo with 2. As Alderson Broaddus hitting 115, 30 kills, 20 errors, 87 attacks, 27 assists apiece. Luis De Elena with 13 lead Tusculum. Lucas Blanco and Taylor Phillips each with 7 assists. For Alderson Broaddus, Che Arbo has 23 assists. Diggs Arbo leads Alderson Broaddus with 9 for Tusculum. Phillips has 8 and Blanco 7. Each team with 3 blocks for Tusculum, 4 blocks for Alderson Broaddus, 5 aces, 15 errors for the Battlers. For the Pioneers, 3 aces and 13 errors. Tusculum winning 60% of the side outs to 40% of the points for Alderson Broaddus. Tusculum, meanwhile, just slightly better. They're winning on 41% of points on serve, while Alderson Broaddus is getting about 59% side out. So those numbers almost even. The match is 25-22 and 25-19 for Tusculum, and then 25-18 for Alderson Broaddus here in set number 3 as we go to set number 4. Pioneers will start Walk, Landry, Kampshoff, Wozniak, Blanco, and Slater with Phillips at the libero. For Alderson Broaddus, they'll go with the same lineup: Pickett, Gray, Chenin, Manchin, Nielsen, and Arbo, with Mercado as the libero. Actually, D'Elena is going to get the start here in the 3rd set for the Pioneers, for the 4th set. So we are ready to go here in set number 4. I know it is going to be Blanco. Blanco is the starter as D'Elena came out to give him a pep talk before they start this 4th set. Off the serve by Alderson Broaddus. The free ball as Kampshoff was met at the net, and it's a point for the Battlers.
Point, Battlers.
So Arbo gets the point on the serve to open up set number 4. Serve into Phillips. Played by Blanco to Walk. Cross court, wide. Point, Battlers. And it's 2-0. Tusculum doesn't want to mess around here and go to a 5th set. They've not had any luck in 5th sets this season, 0-2. That serve is in for Walk. Blanco to Kampshoff, and he finds the spot there. Kampshoff gets his first kill of the afternoon. Shafar Grant will serve. Tusculum down 1-2. Toss in the serve, in, over the net. Grant plays it, now Walk, and it's a point for the Pioneers. Walk's 7th kill of the afternoon, and we are tied at 2. Grant, as one of the balls got loose, it's now being rolled across to its proper home on the baseline. Grant with the toss and the service, and it's dug by Chenin, saved by Mercado, and now played into the net by Manchin for a point for the Pioneers, who lead at 3-2. Tusculum. Grant's serve is good. Chenin. Arbo, a joust at the net between Arbo and Slater. And Slater came over the net, and it's a point for the Battlers. 3-all. Serving is Gannon Chenin. In to Phillips for Blanco. Kampshoff off the right side, and he gets the kill. Kampshoff's 2nd kill of the set. This serve is a great pass over to Phillips to Blanco. Kampshoff's serve is played by Nielsen, and it's in for a point for the Battlers. We're tied at 4.
Serving number 14, Andrew Nielsen.
4-all here in the 4th set. Serve played by Walk over the net. Trying to dunk it that time was Nanchin, but the Pioneers have it. Walk goes again. This time it's going to be on the across for the Pioneers. Blanco with the dunk for the point. Blanco doesn't do that very much, but he did that time. And he gets the point for the Pioneers. Sets coming into play today. It worked that time. 5-4 Tusculum. And again, we'll have a discussion. Blanca now the 9th different Pioneer to have a kill in this match. Bowers coach Chuck Shoemaker getting the referee's ruling passed along to him by the setter and captain Che Arbo. 6-4 Tusculum. Walk serve played by Chinin. Arbo sets it up for Nanchin, dug by Kampshoff. Blanco for Walk. This time it's played by Arbo. It'll have to be set in the back row by Chinin. Played across by Pickett, dug by Walk. Slater goes and he gets the point as Mercado had it go off his hands. And it's a point for the Pioneers. Nice rally there. There's a dig there by Walk. And set up for Slater. Pioneers. Walk serve, Chinin. A little bit of communication there. Played instead by Nanchin. Cross court for Landry and hit the antenna. That'll be a point for Alderson Broaddus.
Point, Alderson Broaddus.
7-5. Pickett will serve for the Battlers. Good serve to Landry. Landry will get it back from Blanco and gets the kill. Kobe Landry's 3rd kill of the afternoon. Tusculum leads 8-5. Landry got it right back. Slater on the serve, off the hands of Nanchin, and it's a point for the Pioneers. The ace for Caleb Slater, his 2nd ace of the afternoon, 4th ace for the Pioneers. They have 4 aces and 13 errors. Alderson Broaddus has 5 aces and 15 errors. Slater's serve off Chinin. Mercado sets it up for the attack by Nanchin into the net. And another point for the Pioneers. Another timeout for Alderson Broaddus. As Tusculum leads at 10-5 here in the 4th set. More volleyball action coming up after this on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Tusculum University is Tennessee's first university. Established in 1794, Tusculum's beautiful campus is nestled in the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. Students from 31 states and 15 countries have found a home here. With nearly 60 areas of study, Tusculum can help you pioneer your path to success. Visit www.tusculum.edu or call 423-636-7300 to discover the Pioneer experience.
Tusculum as we return to play here off the timeout. Each team gets 2 timeouts per set. And Alderson Broaddus has burned their first. With Tusculum leading 10-5, they scored 3 straight points. And it'll be Slater to serve. This serve is played by Mercado. It's free. It's going to have to be bumped over by Gray to Slater. Set up by Blanco. Cross court by Landry, a little too far. It's a point for the Battlers. Good attack there by Landry, but just a little bit too far for Colby Landry, the 6'1" freshman out of Belrose, Louisiana. And we have Alderson Broaddus serving. As Manchin gets the ball. And his serve is in for Phillips. Landry bumps it over for Kampshoff, who'll just play it across. Gray with the kill. 6th kill for Jalen Gray. 2 in a row for Alderson Broaddus, now trailing 7-10. Hitting stats are almost identical. Grant off the serve, gets it back from Blanco, but the block at the net as Gray was there and Arbo was there. It's a point for Alderson Broaddus. After that last point, the Alderson Broaddus was hitting 32-22-95, Tusculum 33-22-93. The hitting's been almost identical in this match. 10-8 Tusculum here in the 4th. Landry for Blanco, Kampshoff. And keeping it alive is the Battlers. They'll play it over the net. Phillips for Blanco to Shafar Grant. Is it wide? It is just a little bit wide. He looked wide from here, and it's 10-9. Where we sit up in the crow's nest, looking lengthwise at the court. Walk across now for Landry for the kill for the Pioneers. Kobe Landry's 4th kill of this match. You see the camera shot from the lengthwise, the length of the court, which we sometimes show during timeouts. That's camera's right next to me, so that's the view I have. Set up now for Chinnan, and he goes too far, and it's a point for the Pioneers, who now lead at 12-9.
Point Pioneers.
Tusculum looking for its 2nd home win of the season. Tusculum 1-5 at home. Their other win was against Bluefield College back on March the 5th. Blanco with the serve. Manchin for Arbo. For Chinnan, off the hands of the Pioneers. Point for Alderson Broaddus. As the Battlers have cut it now to 10-12. Chinnan now with 12 kills and 10 errors. Very active today. Gray's serve. Landry let it go, and he did so wisely. He chose wisely. Gets the point for the Pioneers. 13-10. Incredible how the hitting numbers are almost identical for both teams. Chinnan, block at the net. It is a point for the Pioneers. Grant was there. Kampshoff was there too. It might have been a block. It might have been into the net. We'll see how it's scored. Either way, it's a point for the Pioneers, who now lead at 14-10. Landry with his serve to Chinnan. Set up Arbo for Nielsen. Another chance here for the Battlers. From the back row, it's Manchin, and he gets the point as he broke through the block and landed in front of Landry. The point for the Battlers. 5th kill for Manchin. Che Arbo will serve. Arbo with 26 assists and 10 digs. The serve to Walk. Blanco, Kampshoff. Dug by Manchin, but he can't do anything with it. It's a kill for the Pioneers. Kampshoff's 3rd kill this afternoon. 15-11 Tusculum here in the 4th. Shafar Grant will serve. Grant with the toss. Manchin spins around after saving that one. And now going is Slater, but it's dug by Mercado. Set up for Pickett, blocked at the net by Caleb Slater. He gets the point for the Pioneers. Slater's 2nd block of the match, 16-11 Tusculum. Pioneers now with 5 blocks as a team, 6 for Alderson Broaddus. Now Grant will serve at 16-11. Catches net, but Manchin able to get there. Chinnan, dug by Blanco, saved by Kampshoff, and Blanco will just bump it over. Mercado, Arbo sets up Chinnan, blocked by Kampshoff at the net. Sean Kampshoff with the block. And the Pioneers now lead at 17-11. Kampshoff got up there. Timeout for Alderson Broaddus, their 2nd of this set. 17-11 Tusculum here on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip Hop Group Tag Team to help you plan dessert?
French vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, shakalaka, 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 shaka. Scoop, shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Sprinkle.
17-11 Tusculum here in the fourth set as the Pioneers trying to finish this one out. They lead 2-1. Out of the timeout is Shafar Grant serving. Into the net for a point for Alderson Broaddus.
Now serving for the Battlers, number 13, Gannon Chinnon.
Gannon Chinnon will serve for Alderson Broaddus. Chinnon with 12 kills and 12 errors in 35 attacks. The serve is in for walk to Blanco, back to walk, and he goes too far. And it's a point for Alderson Broaddus. Walk's sixth hitting error of this match. That serve is wide, and it's a point for the Pioneers. 18-13. 17 service errors now for Alderson Broaddus. They have 26 attack errors and 17 hitting errors, or service errors, so that's a lot of errors. Kampshoff on the serve, dug out by Chinnon. It's Nielsen, Phillips with the dig. Blanco, cross court to walk, and it's through the defense and long. It's a point for Alderson Broaddus. This has not been a hitting clinic today by any stretch of the imagination. Both teams now with 26 attack errors. 14-18, Alderson Broaddus trailing here in the fourth set as the serve comes from Nielsen to Landry. Blanco sets up walk. Another chance here as Kampshoff plays it across, and now it's bumped over by Landry. Arbos sets up Gray, and he gets the kill. Jalen Gray's 7th kill, and it's a 18-15 Tusculum lead. If Alderson Broaddus wins this set, they'll play a best out of 15, or first to 15, in the fifth and final set. The first things first is Tusculum leads 18-15 here in the fourth. Nielsen serves into the net and a point for the Pioneers.
Pioneers. Returning to the lineup for Tusculum, number 9, and the new server.
Peter Stewart in the lineup to serve for the Pioneers. Stewart came in at the end of the third set and actually had or at the end of the second set, had a kill to end that second set. His serve is played by Chinnon. Gray with the kill is walk, or Slater, check that, could not get there. And the Battlers get a point as Gray has his 8th kill. Shafar Grant leads Tusculum with 9 kills. Walk has 7. Bryce Pickett serving for the Battlers. Phillips, Blanco setting up Slater for the kill. Caleb Slater gets up there for the kill. It's 20-16 Tusculum. The Pioneers continue to inch towards 25. Caleb Slater will serve for the Pioneers. His serve is in to Manchin. Gray blocked by Grant, point for the Pioneers. Another block for Tusculum, 7 blocks now for the Pioneers. And it's 21-16. Slater will serve for Tusculum. His serve is just over the net in. Manchin blocked again by the Pioneers. This time it's Grant. He was there along with Blanco. As those two got up there. Block for the Pioneers. Another one. They now lead at 22-16. The Tusculum up to 8 blocks in this match. 5 blocks in this set. Set up for Pickett. Grant tried to get that one too, but that one's off his hands, out of bounds. They said that was my bad. 22-17. Tusculum 3 points away from victory. Serving will be Louis Nanchin. This serve is in for Phillips to Blanco. Landry, Mercado, now again is Grant, met at the net by Gray. Another chance this time from Landry. It's a free ball and a whistle, and we're going to have a double hit against, I believe, Mercado. And it's going to be a point for the Pioneers. 23-17, Tusculum leads it. Some action there at the net. The Pioneers get the point. Now they're 2 points away. Going to be Lucas Blanco to serve. Blanco's serve is to Mercado. Gray with the tip, but Kampshoff reads it well. He'll get it back from Blanco. Gray with the block attempt. It's free ball. It's going to be bumped over by Phillips. Pickett. And now it's Chinnan dug out nicely there by the Pioneers. And they'll bump it over the net. Pickett goes to his knees to play it. This time at the kill, it's Manchin for the Battlers. 23-18. Tusculum leads by 5. Jalen Gray will serve it for Alderson Broaddus. And into the net, and now it's match point. 24-18. Kobe Landry will try and serve for the match. Tusculum has 4 aces. It's an ace, and it's the match. It's a winning ace for Colby Landry, and the Pioneers get the victory, 25-18, as the Pioneers get the win, 3-1. 25-18 your score in the 4th set. The Pioneers win it 3-1. Final stats for today's match. For Alderson Broaddus, they hit 089, 38 kills, 28 errors, and 112 attacks. Cannon Chinnan with 12 kills and 12 errors. Jalen Gray had 8 kills, Louis Nanchin had 6, Andrew Nielsen and Bryce Pickett 5 each. Che Arbo had 2 kills for the Battlers. Assists, Che Arbo had 30, 5 aces for Alderson Broaddus, 6 blocks, including 3 from Nielsen. Diggs, Arbo had 10, and Joe Mercado had 9 for the Battlers. For Tusculum, they were led by Shafar Grant with 9 kills, 7 for Hunter Walk, 5 by Caleb Slater, 4 from Tom Cate and Colby Landry, 3 from Sean Kampshoff, 2 by Mackenzie Scott, 1 each from Lucas Blanco and Peter Stewart. Tusculum hit 094 in the match, 36 kills, 26 errors, and 106 attacks. 35 assists, 15 for Lucas Blanco, 13 for Reese DeLena, and 7 by Taylor Phillips. Tusculum had 5 aces and 8 blocks, 1 shy of their season high. Shafar Grant had 4 blocks for the Pioneers. Diggs, Taylor Phillips led the way with 9, while Lucas Blanco had 8 for Tusculum. Tusculum had 42 digs as a team, Alderson Broaddus with 34. With the victory, Tusculum now 3-11 overall, 2-5 in the IVA. Alderson Broaddus drops to 5-7 overall, 0-3 in the IVA. Tusculum will play their final regular season match this Tuesday at 6 o'clock against Limestone here at Pioneer Arena. It will be senior night. We'll honor Peter Stewart, the senior member of the team, prior to the start of the match between the Pioneers and the Saints. Tuesday, 6 o'clock here at Pioneer Arena on the Pioneer Sports Network. For more on tonight's match, visit our webpage at TusculumPioneers.com. For our producer, Corey Seswick, and for the assistants of Doug Page, Jessica Bakers, and Dom Donnelly, I'm Jim Miller. Once again, your final score. Tusculum winning 3-1, 25-22, 25-19, 18-25, and 25-18. Until next time, have a great weekend. This has been the Pioneer Sports Network.